Okay, well today we're going to look at some little figures that I've just purchased, and they're an unusual subject. They're from Father Ted, the comedy show. So these are little lead figures, and you get a set of 4. So you get Father Jack, the disgusting priest. It's very nicely sculptured in his dishevelled armchair. You get the hapless Father Dougal with his trademark knitted tank top and mug of tea. You get Mrs. Doyle, and she comes pouring a cup of tea, so it needs a bit of assembly on her. And then last in the set you get Father Ted himself carrying a book. Probably not going to be the Bible, more than likely going to be the hardback version of Tech War, which was his favourite book. So yeah, these are unusual ones in that normally you do gaming monsters, orcs, that sort of thing. These are Catholic priests. So the first job I did with these was undercoat them, just to bring out some of the detail so you can see them. And then I'm going to stick them to the bases so that they're easier to paint. And then we can start painting them. Okay, so the first job is to paint all the flesh. For that I'm going to use, you can hardly see it because it leaked, Cadian flesh tones, lightened with a tiny bit of Vallejo light flesh. It just washes it out a bit. Do that on all of them, and then we can come back and shade it. The flesh colour is dry, so what we're going to do is use some Raglan flesh shade and just run that into the fleshy parts of the priests. That's how we go. Clutter. Let's have a look. See what we're doing. Running it in. We're going to highlight it and lighten it, so don't worry that it darkens it too much. We're getting a shade. Okay, and we'll let that dry. It does dry slightly lighter, and then we'll dry brush flesh over it to lighten it up. Okay, so the flesh wash has come out really nicely. What I'm going to do is just a slight, very light dry brushing of flesh over that. Just to even it out a bit. It won't need a lot. In fact, I might not even need it on these size figures. It does look good. So what I might do is just start painting the eyes. So the eyes are going to be in white. So I'm going to use ceramite white, I think they call it. Ceramite white. And you need a really fine brush. Try and do a finer brush than this. Yeah, sort of worked. Excellent. So I'm going to do all the eyes on the other figures. Okay, so the whites of the eyes dry. So I'm going to do the eyeballs. So Father Jack's got greeny blue eyes, well, one eye, and one is sort of a very milky light blue. So I'm going to do Here's green eye first, and for that I'm just using wag flesh. Pardon me. And then for his mad blue eye, I'm just going to use a bit of Ortlock blue mixed with white to make almost well, it's more white than it is blue. It's like a very, very, very light blue. There we go. So I'm going to do that on the rest, and then you can see, so I've done that on Father Ted, so what I'm going to do now is use black to do the line above the eye, just to give it a bit of definition. And this is the bit that I hate doing, because it's so easy to get it wrong. There we go. Do that on the rest. Then I can block in the hair colours based on the character, so light brown for Father Dougal, grey for Ted, etc. And then we can come back. Okay, so the hair, all I've done is dry brushed it a little bit. So now I'm going to paint Dougal's red tank top. Finish that all over. Okay, so we're going to start painting the priest's outfits, which, as you can imagine, pretty much black. Although you've got to be careful, because some black paint isn't black; it's just very, 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 very dark blue. Hello, pussycat. I'm going to paint all the rest. Okay, so I've finished the priest, so let's have a look at Father Jack first. So all I've done is painted a bit of carpet on the stand, various details in them, so really nice looking figure, this one. This really captures his character. A bit closer there. You can almost smell the stuff coming off him. And then we've got Mrs. Doyle, who's got a teapot. Oh, I need to put some tea in the cup. Again, just a bit of carpet. Then you got Father Dougal. Looking harmless. And then you've got Father Ted smirking. Something's made him smile. Probably chapter 15 of Tech War. So altogether, 4 really nice figures. I'll put the link down below where to get these from. Crooked Dice make and sell them. Yeah, great set. If you want to see more figures like these, please like and subscribe. And thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time. Thanks then. Bye.